All right, look, I know that we all woke up last night or 2 nights ago, looked at our portfolios, and vomited on the spot. See, now, I don't know if you guys have been sleeping on a rock, but we actually had one of the biggest market crashes in both stocks and crypto in literally in the last couple days. And I'm here to tell you why it's the perfect opportunity for you guys to change your life for 2025 and moving forward. From go to broke or where you don't want to be to go to where you want to be where you can afford to buy whatever you want, to do whatever you want responsibly, but also support your family. Now, I can't even open TikTok, Instagram, YouTube without having content creators telling me this is the perfect opportunity to buy, but they're not telling me what to buy, bro. I've been telling you what to buy, in my opinion, not financial advice, for the past 6 months. All right, for the past 5, 6 months. But now is the moment to buy. And I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna stop yapping. So let's go. All right, look. So we can clearly see feared and greed is at a 19. Even coin market cap is telling us extreme fear. People are losing their minds, bro. People are losing so much money right now. People are selling bags that used to be up. Now they're selling it for a stupid loss, and the whole market is just down. Like if I go, this is the top 20, bro. We're at 20%, 10%, 25% the last 7 days. If I would have made this video yesterday, the market would have been worse. We kind of recovered a little bit today, but man, when I tell you, like, cooked, right? But we got to look at this as an opportunity, bro. We have to look at everything that happens to us. When everyone looks at stuff as a negative, we have to make sure that we are looking at things like this with a positive lens, because this is what makes a good investor. This is what will change people's lives. You know what I'm saying? This will change your life, all right? If we just go with the BTC market dominance, right? Make sure, okay. If we just go to the BTC market dominance, we're heading into a hedge right now, right? So clearly, very soon, we're going to see reversal. Now, the main consensus is that we're going to go down to like 65,000. I agree. I think Bitcoin is going to go and hibernate for a little bit back before we do our next leg up. After we do our next leg up, I think there's a very clear indicator that this is going to happen, because while Bitcoin is at the end of the day having some positive price action around here, the RSI has been showing us a negative divergence, and it's extending. It's not something small. This is on kind of a macro, right? So this is the chart from 2022, or no, from like around July of 2021 to right now. We are reaching a macro wedge, which means there is a strong pivotal moment that's going to happen, and I think we are going to go down to the downside. All right. Now, this is kind of what we want, right? But this gives us an opportunity to buy all the coins that we haven't been able to buy, or that we were buying too high, right? Like I said, if you're buying for long term, it doesn't really matter if you bought a coin at, for example, ArcBlock. Like if I bought ArcBlock at $1.60 and now it's at 45 cents, I'd be foaming out the mouth right now, right? I wouldn't be, yeah, I mean, it would suck, right? In a way, like, oh, I wish I could have bought earlier, but again, positive lens. Now I get to lower my averages, and that's what I'm telling everybody. I'm not just ArcBlock, every single other coin, lower your averages, right? So even if I just go to Solana, right? There's historical movement happening all over the market. So from Solana, from 2024, we are actually completing a huge macro move that we actually broke. My bad. I put that wrong. We're actually completing a huge macro trend, and we broke it, right? We kind of recuperated here, but we still broke it, right? XLM. If you go on XLM, right? And I'm talking about, like, I don't usually talk about these coins. These are big boy coins. Like, we can future, like, if you're in the Telegram, we can trade futures and, make money off these coins, but not life-changing money, We should make a couple positive income, another income stream, but looking at these coins are what tells us what's going to happen in the market overall, right? Especially Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellar, XLM, XRP, when you're looking at the payment sector, when you're looking at layer ones like Solana, Ethereum, all that stuff. Like, it's good to look at these, not because you're investing, but it's kind of what's going to portray in the market. It's kind of what is going, for example, Ethereum. Like, if Ethereum goes up, the market will usually, like, all coins will probably go up, right? If Ethereum goes down, all coins, So with that being said, like XLM, we're doing a a 2, a 3, right? Which this kind of signifies a bullish divergence. But the question is, will XRP do the same, right? So if I just go to TradingView right here, XRP is kind of showing us the opposite, right? XRP is kind of showing us a kind of a negative divergence, right? So I'm kind of a little confused on the payment sector. We got to keep having an eye on this. But like I said, just the fact that Bitcoin dominance is heading into this wedge and is going to become a pivotal moment. This is huge for the alt market, boys and girls. And I'm going to make a quick video because I don't want to spend all day talking about these crypto things, because I really think crypto is you update yourself. You update yourself with YouTube videos like this. You update yourself by looking at the charts, but don't spend hours looking at the charts, guys. Like, live a life. Like, I'm being serious. Like, live a life. Like, have income coming in from different streams, but we have to, keep in touch with this, keep aware of these. But like I said, this video is going to be short. The one I really want to talk about is Ethereum, right? Ethereum is showing juicy signs. Now we've had a huge drop. Like, oh crap. And Ethereum, we've actually had a huge drop from around, we're talking about 60% from July 2024. Okay, like huge drop, right? But with that being said, Ethereum has always moved like this, and it has been extremely volatile every time we've had these bottoms, right? Bottom out right here, boom. Bottom out right here, boom. Bottom out right here, boom. Bottom out right here, boom, which was the last bull run, right? Oh no, which was at the beginning of March 2024 when like Arc Block Ethereum was going crazy. But now look, here we're actually breaking a resistance. And not even that, and that's not what makes it juicy for me. What makes it juicy for me is the fact that we broke a resistance here. We kind of recuperated, but we broke a little resistance there. But what makes it juicy for me is the fact that we are reaching oversold territory in the RSI for Ethereum. Now, what's interesting about the oversold territory in Ethereum is every time we're reaching these levels, look at this. This was back last bull run, and we all know what Ethereum did last bull run. Like, we're talking about 138%, 140%. I'm not saying that's going to happen right now, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Every time we hit oversold territory in the RSI for Ethereum, boom, 140%, 140%. 140% at what it is right now, like, we're talking about 6-7 grand Ethereum, which is close to the ballpark of what I predicted Ethereum. I think Ethereum could reach 10 grand US, right? So these are things to look at. These are things to think about. But this is why, if you're looking at buying the large caps, Ethereum, everything is at a good buy right now. I cannot lie. We have to make sure, I will be updating you guys, make sure to see if crypto will be going lower. I will be updating you guys, of course. Join the Telegram, link in bio. All my social will be popping up on screen. And if you're going to buy these cryptos, if you're going to buy these large caps, these micro caps, Blowfin is your place to do it. Blowfin is the place to do it. The best non-KYC exchange in all of the market. Use the link below for 10% cash back on all your trading fees and a chance to win 5,000 USDT upon registering. But like, with that being said, this is now, the time is now to buy these lows, lower your averages, and get to it and change your life. I'm talking about large caps, small caps, micro caps. Like I can go back to Art Block right now, boys. Like, Art Block, I've been talking about Art Block since it's at $3, $4, like, and now it's at 50 cents. We're talking about, I bought majority of my Art Block at 20 cents. We're at 50 cents right now. And I'm still equally as bullish. I'm still equally as happy. I'm picking up more right now as we speak. I've been picking up more and more. But I bought so low that even me picking it up at $1 is increasing my averages. Me picking it up at 50 cents is increasing my averages, right? But this is ultimately such a great buy. And you guys got to think about it like, oh, I'm going to wait and I'm going to buy this when it's at 30 cents, 44 cents, 40 cents, right? Like, cool, like, you can do that, but it's a risky game to play. I'm not going to play those games because for me, a couple cents is not a big deal when Art Block's going to go to $50 plus. And I'll say that again. I'll say that I'm so bullish about it. Art Block is a $50 US coin minimum. I can't tell you when, but I don't care when. All I care about is that it will happen. All right. So Art Block, Dragon, like, I picked up some more Dragon Chain the other day, right? Because I'm scooping up these Discoins. I'm like Kirby right now, my guy. I'm like Kirby right now. Pause. I don't know why I did that. But I'm like Kirby right now, like just eating these discounts, because I know what it means in the future, right? And even then, like, join the Telegram. Join the Telegram. We're gonna be hitting trades like this. Like, Solana's at a perfect buy opportunity. We're gonna be hitting longs very soon. We're gonna put longs in on these positions very soon when I feel like the time is right. When I feel like we've gone lower to, when we got low to the low, we're going to be hitting longs on these positions. All right. So, my bad. We're going to be hitting longs on these positions very soon. So, get in the Telegram. Follow me on X so I can update you guys. It's so important to be updated, by people that you trust. I'm not saying trust me. This is not financial advice. Like you don't have to trust me. You don't even have to like me, bro. But what I'm telling you is it's so important to be educated about these things. Educated, because education is what will get you. I'm not talking about accounting. I'm not talking about T-books. I'm not talking about philosophy. I'm not talking about the college education. You educate on what you want to do. You educate on what you want to learn at the end of the day, not what you have to learn. And if you want to get good at crypto, if you want to make money in crypto, you have to educate yourself. You have to watch people like me. You have to watch other crypto YouTubers that know what they're talking about to that you think you know what you're talking about. Because I'm not going to sit here and say I know what I'm talking about. I think I do. I've been pretty successful in crypto, and I'm going to continue to be successful in crypto. But you have to find a group of find a small group of creators that you trust and just watch their videos religiously. And don't follow everything that they do, because they could be wrong. I've been wrong before. You have to educate yourself, because what happened is that you will make decisions based on their decisions, and when they F up and when they mess up, you're blaming them. That's not an adult thing to do. That's not a responsible thing to do. You guys have to educate yourself. So with that being said, all my socials be in the link below and on screen for you guys to see. Use Blowfin to buy all your crypto. I'm telling you, when you guys are gonna scoop up these averages, when you guys are scooping up these prices like I am, I'm using Blowfin. Use Blowfin, the best non-KYC exchange on the market, hands down. Use the link below for 10% on all your cash back. I'm 10% cash back for 10% cash back on all your trading fees. Every single trading fee, forever. 10%. You only using the link below. And 5,000 USDT when you register in prizes and rewards. So with that being said, I love y'all. It's been Kevin. This is not financial advice. I try to educate you guys. I try to tell you guys that this is the moment to be buying. This is the moment to be changing your life. This is the moment to be putting on the stepping stones, to be placing the stones of a good life, of a life that you guys deserve, man. Of a life that you guys want, of a life that God wants for you guys. I love y'all. This is not financial advice. Do your research. Do your own research. This is not gospel. The only gospels are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I suggest you read them, change your life. But with that being said, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Easy.